ancient samurai traditions meet futuristic cities, where emperors ruled for thousands of years, and where one nation transformed from isolation to becoming a global technological powerhouse. This is the story of Japan, one of the most unique civilizations in human history. The earliest history of Japan begins around 14,000 years ago during the Jomon period. The people of this time were hunters and gatherers who lived in small villages. They are famous for creating some of the oldest pottery ever discovered in the world. Later, around 300 BCE, a new culture called the Yayoi arrived. These people introduced rice farming, metal tools, and organized communities. Rice farming allowed populations to grow, and slowly the first political kingdoms began to form across the Japanese islands. By the 3rd century, a powerful clan called the Yamato began unifying Japan. This period created the early Japanese imperial system, where the emperor became the symbolic ruler of the nation. Japan was heavily influenced by its powerful neighbor China. From China, Japan adopted writing systems, political structures, and the religion of Buddhism. These influences helped shape Japanese culture for centuries. In the year 794, Japan entered the Heian period, one of the most culturally rich eras in its history. The capital moved to Kyoto, and the imperial court became the center of art, poetry, and literature. One of the most famous works written during this time was The Tale of Genji, often considered the world's first novel. However, while the imperial court focused on culture, powerful warrior families were slowly gaining control of the country. By the late 12th century, political power shifted from emperors to military leaders known as shoguns. Japan entered its feudal era, where samurai warriors dominated society. Samurai followed a strict code of honor known as Bushido, emphasizing loyalty, discipline, and bravery. Many clans fought for control of the country until a powerful leader named Tokugawa Ieyasu finally unified Japan in 1603. He established the Tokugawa shogunate, beginning over 250 years of peace. During the Tokugawa era, Japan adopted a policy of national isolation. Foreign trade was heavily restricted, and most outsiders were banned from entering the country. This isolation allowed Japan to develop its own unique culture, including samurai traditions, kabuki theater, and beautiful woodblock art. But this peaceful isolation would not last forever. In 1853, American ships forced Japan to open its borders to the world. Soon after, a revolution known as the Meiji Restoration took place in 1868. The emperor regained power, and Japan began rapid modernization. Railways, factories, modern schools, and a powerful army transformed Japan into one of the strongest nations in Asia within just a few decades. In the early 20th century, Japan expanded its empire across Asia. This expansion eventually led to its involvement in World War II. The war ended in 1945 after devastating atomic bombings and Japan's surrender. The country faced massive destruction but soon began rebuilding. In the decades after the war, Japan experienced an incredible economic boom. Today, Japan is known for its advanced technology, powerful industries, and global cultural influence, from robotics and cars to anime and video games. From ancient samurai to futuristic cities, Japan's journey is one of the most fascinating transformations in world history, and its story continues to evolve.